I just watched a brilliant video. I just was Google searching the silent treatment because that's exactly, you know what, I should maybe start getting better and at least put the light on. I quarantine, I got bored and just started buying big flowers on my black lights all around. It's actually quite pretty. Um, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So I was Google searching the silent treatment, and because that's what my family put on me. After I got the text from this Nancy lady, silent treatment. I was never even given a reason why, never spoken to again. And I find it particularly disgusting, especially after hearing my cousin's husband say, ha ha ha, it's been so easy to make you go crazy. All we had to do was ignore you. So this guy is I don't know him I don't know him at all, to be honest. I've just met him a few times in my life. But there was always something like a creepy vibe about him. And ugh, like really gross vibe. Something's off with him. I don't know what it is, but I've always felt something's off. Either he's like slightly autistic or he's got some issues. But he's obviously not that stupid because he definitely got my mom. And they did make me go crazy with the silent treatment. And this lady on the video that I'm going to link, she's so brilliant. I love her videos. I forgot all about her. I first discovered her when I was researching narcissistic abuse. And what was I going to say? Like, she just puts it down so brilliantly. Silent treatment is a form of abuse, and the people get off on it doing it to you. And it's like there's no evidence of the abuse. And she also goes on even further to what I was getting at, is it brings up the childhood trauma of not having love. So these people, I call them the redneck white trash people, but they employed this tactic on me, knowing it was going to make me go crazy. Not only that, okay, so yeah, I have lashed out. I have, everything ever. My mom is gone. My sister, I was never able to see anybody again. So I did lash out, and this is how sick they are. Okay, so the wife, the girl, my aunt that married the 21-year-old who runs around in like tights, Star Wars tights, he's Navy intelligence of some sort. He works with computers. So I think there was a psychological tactic that they used to steal my mom's estate. And I think they thought it was funny. Wait, I'm bringing this up. What am I bringing up right now? I forgot. Okay, I remember. I'm back. So what they've done is they bought my sister a phone. It's a nanny phone. It's one of the ones where you give to kids. So they have been looking at all my text messages and told my sister not to talk about money or my aunt. And they were actually planning, this is how sick my family was, or these men, these disgusting men. They actually were hoping, they left my mom and my sister alone in the townhouse, my mom's townhouse. My mom can't even make it up the stairs to go to the bathroom. She hasn't had a bath probably in like a long time. Hopefully she has. I'm pretty sure my mom has. But you never know. I know she's very difficult. She's on a walker. And my sister is mentally ill and has to go to get her blood drawn. So these people purposely, this was their plan, to leave my grandmother and my mom alone in the hopes that I would return to South Carolina to go be with them again. And they were going to try, I'm not kidding, because I did some eavesdropping, they were going to try to have me committed. Because they want this money so badly. That was their plan, was to have me committed. They were going to try to get me arrested and committed. So, thank God I have been so blessed to travel and to meet people, and I've had a lot of good world experiences, and I have evolved spiritually a bit where I am not so hell-bent on the money. That wasn't the issue. I didn't care. And I think I've read this from a lot of victims of narcissistic abuse when they find out they're disowned. It's like they don't really care about the money. It's more the act. It's more that final, your parent just doesn't love you, doesn't care, neglected, and just didn't give a shit about you. And this Julia, her husband, he was laughing about it. So he recognized the silent treatment and he knew it was a form of abuse. I wonder if my cousin's being abused. Oh my God, I wonder if he's like abusing her daughter. That could actually be possibly true. This guy's an abuser. I don't even know him, but he's like all up on my mom, like just and my grandma. Oh, yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to definitely link a video to her video. It's just almost verbatim of what they've done to me, and she talks about like if you don't come from abusive families, that you don't fall victim to this usually. And it's true. Like if I hadn't had that childhood trauma of not knowing my father, of my mom wasn't that bad to me as a child. She was pretty, she actually sacrificed herself for me. So, but there is some abandonment issues that I had because I never knew my father. So definitely 100%. They honed right into it. So that was their tactic. Oh, I talk about spirituality and being evolved, but like this has made me doubt my own views on even God or karma, because I don't think karma exists. I mean, they've left my mom and my sister alone in a pandemic, and now they know I didn't come back, and so they're trying to pretend now that they care. So creepy. My grandmother's like Mason friend from her little like Mason thing that she had them selling my mom their house. What was I gonna say? He's calling my mom to check up on her. So I'm assuming, and I don't know, but I think my grandmother is going to try to sell my mom's house. They're just calling to see if she's alive or dead. They don't care about her. They can't care about her. They left her alone. They actually, the Navy guy got an $80,000 loan from her and said he would pay her back. Oh my God. And my mom's so stubborn, she doesn't even see it. They could have just left my mom and me alone and my sister alone, but nope, they wanted that money. And they used the silent treatment on me. My own grandmother, my own cousin. Like, those are the people I least thought would do this to me. And they didn't just do it to me. My son is homeless. He got disowned and disinherited too. And my poor sister, they did it to all of us. Over money. Anyway. Yeah, the silent treatment is a terrible form of abuse, and it is, if anyone else is a victim of estate fraud, that they actually will use that tactic on you. So you go crazy, and then they'll show texts to people, just like this lady says in the video. Anyway, thanks.